What are we doing?
Go to Indonesia.
Hello, how you going?
Good, thanks. Are you filming me? You're filming.
You're not right on
I
camera.
really would rather you didn't know.
That's all right. Oh my god, I just love my outfit. I look so good today. Oh, I just love it. Cool helmet, Dana. In the last episode, I existed and I did some things. And I think I cut my leg. And now, it's been a while, I'm pretty far behind, but following on, I started my new job and was only there for a week and then flew back down to Melbourne to meet up with Dana, and then we flew straight to Indonesia to Bali for a holiday. Dana surprised me for my birthday to a spot in the Bucket Peninsula. She thought it was in Uluwatu, but it wasn't, which didn't really bother me, but it was a pretty cool place. It was a tree house, and it was just a nice experience to be part of a different place. Well, like a place that we wouldn't normally get for ourselves. Yes, it would be.
Wow.
Oh, no, maybe it's not. Would-be's are normally fatter than that.
Yeah, it won't be. Oh, did you get that?
Your nose.
Oh, your nose.
What does this bring up? What's that place, Cobbs?
It's our place.
What have you got there, Cobbs?
Straight up watermelon, and it's like the nicest thing I've ever had. But I would never think to just do this.
Do what?
Just like literally whiz up some watermelon.
Kijk, als je iets wil inkorten, je prijzen, dan krijg je dit te zien. En dan kun je zo met instellen.
I'm gonna force banana into me.
But yeah, the area was kind of a bit limiting. We probably should have got a scooter. But... What do you think, Cobbs?
Yeah, it's good. It's maybe not what I expected.
But the day we were there, we didn't even end up going to Uluwatu. We had to go... We went to Kuta for some reason, which for those that don't know is like the most touristy spot of Bali, and then we then carried on to Canggu, and then the next day we were out of Bali. We went to Lombok. So reason being is that we weren't that stoked on being around all the crowds in Bali, so we tried to get somewhere a little bit more secluded but still had a little bit of a westernized footprint on it. But anyway, we arrived at a place called the Tiki Boutique, which was pretty horrific. It was just like, it was so expensive. Like we kind of like splurged on it because we were like, we're going to be there for 10 days or something and we'll get a real nice place. But had like, had a sulfur bore shower with a poo pipe next to it. So, and it had a bag that inflated every time you flushed the toilet. Very strange. And then the interior of it was all moldy, and then we were the only ones there, and it was just way overpriced for what it was. It was pretty gross. Look at this fucking weird thing. It might as well be paying like $10 for a backpacker sort of place in Southeast Asia, but we were paying like $100. I think we were actually paying more than that. And then, yeah, anyway. We ended up cancelling that after the first day, and then first day we got a scooter and then we boosted to Kuta and we found a really cool place called the Bombara. How much happier would you say you are?
Like tenfold.
This is our new accommodation. No, let me say that again. This is our new accommodation. Pretty cool bathroom. To a nice wooden bungalow. Unreal. Got a nut. Pretty much the second or third day we were there, we decided to go for a big motor bike ride or moped ride to a place called Penujak, I think it was called, which is the oldest pottery village. In Lombok, which was quite a little ride away, maybe 40 minutes, and then we got there and it was pretty dismal, so we decided we'd keep driving and we would go to the west because we were in the south, like centre of the island, right in the centre on the south, and I wanted to go check out the peninsula, so we decided to go on this big drive and it was going awesome. We went and checked out a port near Sengigi, which I've forgotten the name of. I don't know. We're at the other side of Port Lembar. There's some boats over there. We tried to go over there and then drive around, but then it got a bit confusing and then some guy was trying to get us to do something, so we drove away.
Pay money.
Pay money probably, yeah. Or extort us for something. So now we're just driving around and yeah, try and get down to Gili G'day. G'day. and then cut down this peninsula to get back to the south beaches, and then we thought we could follow the south beaches, which you can, but we're using maps.me, and by the time we got south we'd been on the bike for 3 hours and my phone had died, so then we'd swapped to Dana's phone and we carried on. Currently stranded somewhere because my phone died and Dana didn't download her offline map, so now we're trying to plug in my phone precariously and hotspot her phone to download the map. But we just got a $1 Sprite and chips, so that's a bonus.
All good.
It's been an incredible drive though, eh?
Unbelievable. Like the most amazing landscape I've ever seen.
You heard it here first. The most incredible landscape. Fuck. We're on top of a hill. Dana's still in her cool helmet. And just, if I can zoom in, just underneath that peninsula is Geelong Ballinac, where we stayed our first night.
Know what even to look at in Lombok. Like,
What do you mean?
it's just, we've been on the bike for hours now. Like hours, right?
Yeah.
And like, there hasn't been a minute that's gone by where you're not just like, whoa.
I know, from like intense like traffic and like people to then just being in the middle of nowhere
Yeah,
with incredible views.
it's just so unbelievable.
Pretty lucky, eh?
Mm-hmm.
On our way, and we didn't have any cash, and then Maps.me decided to take us on a very strange route, and it kept getting confused at this intersection, and then we went down one route and it turned to quite a rough rural dirt road. And then when I asked people where we were, they just laughed at us and said that they couldn't speak English and couldn't charge our phone or give us any help. So we probably spent maybe an hour or so lost trying to figure out a way home, and then we ended up just stopping at every person and asking them which way Kuta Lombok was until we met a guy that spoke really good English, and then he showed us on the map where he was, and then I figured out that we were near the airport and where Penajak was, and then I knew as soon as we got there we could get back to Kuta. And then so what was meant to be a 40-minute bike ride ended up being a 7-hour one, which was a bit of an experience. We got pretty burnt. After that, we spent a lot of time chilling in the pool. 2, 1, go. Then we went to this really cool beach that no one was at.
Coconut.
How much it cost you?
3,000 rupee.
No.
300,000.
No.
30,000 rupee.
Which is?
$3.
Yeah?
This was more than my gado for lunch. It was amazing, but still good. Happy to help. Good coconut. Yeah.
Nice work, Cobbs. Not sure what that place was, but we were there. It was dope. And then we went for a surf one day too, which we just randomly found this beach, which turns out to be quite a famous beach, which is called Tanjung An.
You know, like cruising.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh wow. And the plan was the day after that I was going to go and surf Ika's Left, which is quite a famous left-hander, and I think the inside is quite like mellow, which kind of suited me, but it's quite like a big wave but really slow spilling, which would have been cool, but unfortunately when I was in Tanjung An I blew out my shoulder as I have bursitis in it, so I went to go get a steroid injection. Thank you.
I'm gonna injection, okay?
Sakit kayaknya, Dok.
Yeah, it's hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's right in the bone. Oh, all good?
In hopes that it'd like fix it within a pretty quick, pretty quickly, because it's normally like you get the injection. But so we didn't really do too much for a couple of days. We both got a little bit sick, got a cold. So we just hung out and ate a lot of food. We ate, yeah, a lot of real good food there. A lot of good Western food, but also we got a lot of good, cheap Indonesian food.
Is that what gado-gados was there?
Yeah. I can pour yourself one.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know what's more satisfying.
Oh.
What is this, 500 litres? No.
500?
500 millilitres?
Yes.
Yeah. Half a litre of beer for lunch.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Or is it a litre?
No.
No, it can't be a litre.
Can't be a litre.
I don't know. It's enough for you, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't.
We then made a big mission, 2-hour drive to the G'day, and I can't remember what the other ones were called. Went on this crazy snorkel trip.
Thank you. Follow along as we go to the secret gillies and go snorkeling at 3.
Start again.
Follow us when we go.
You can do it.
Follow along as we go snorkeling to the secret gillies, 3 different places in Lombok, or the Gili Islands, and we go snorkeling.
Where did we leave from? Yeah. And then after that, that was pretty much the end of Lombok. So then we boosted to a port called... I've forgotten what the ports are called. We boosted to a port to then go to Padangbai, to then go to a place called Ahmed, which is on the east coast of Bali, which is worth checking out if anyone is into diving or just wants a little bit of a more relaxed vibe with no surf. And yeah, we got to this port in Lombok and after we booked in, we were at a restaurant and ordered some nasi gorengs to go, and then we had to run onto the boat with them. Got on the boat, and I had ants in mine, but I was real hungry, so I still ate around the ants. And Dana said hers was fine. Went to Paddingby, went to Ahmed, big day. Went for a snorkel, had a real sick snorkel right off the beach. Saw this lone turtle and cruised, and then we went and ate some food and listened to some live music, and then went back to the place. And then around about 3 in the morning I woke up feeling pretty rough, and then next thing you know I'm spewing and pooing like there's no tomorrow. And I'm not a very good spewer, I'm pretty loud. So yeah, that was pretty average. I've never really been that sick before, so I ended up going to the hospital where they put me on a... Camera died, so I'm just going to finish it off here. Yeah, they chucked me on an IV, gave me an injection, but I was still pretty rough, and then Dana started to get sick too. But Dana, being the beast she is, just battled through it and wasn't too bad. I think she maybe vomited once, whereas I, had a good go at that. It's taken me quite a while to come back to normal. But yeah, that was pretty much a write-off of the whole of Ahmed. So we were there for 3 days, and 2 of those days I kind of just sat inside waiting for my life to finish. Anti-vomiting. I'm feeling like I need some anti-vomiting.
Yeah, still feel like I need to vomit.
You still got it?
No, I'm okay.
Then on our second last day, we boosted over to Canggu just to be some tourists for the day, or for 2 days. And we didn't do much filming, and then that was that.
Woo, Dana! Woo! Keep it going! Wow! Would you look at that stanky leg? My goody! Whoa! She's in time!
And now we're back in Australia. Thanks for watching. Peace.